Hey there, this is Amanda from Amanda Yoga and Meditation. Here we are, 2 weeks in a row. Can you believe it? We're going to do a practice today that you probably need a couple of blocks for. It might be quite helpful, maybe a blanket on your mat. We're going to start in a supine position, and we've got some beautiful qigong, we've got some yoga, we've got some movement, we've got a little bit of yin thrown in. So we're going to lubricate, we're going to release some tension, and we're also going to practice some really gentle flowing movements that are very nourishing and very soothing for the nervous system, especially during winter time when we need to conserve our energy just like nature does, just like our dogs do. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it to your friends, and maybe make a comment. And if there's something that you would like me to do, a practice that you'd like me to create for you especially, I'd be happy to do that. So starting on a supine position, let's get into it. Okay, so take a moment here to set yourself up in a supine position, constructive rest. So the feet are flat on the floor. The knees are up like a little teepee, palms are face up by the sides of the body. And begin to turn your attention to a natural breath. If you need a cushion, feel free to put that underneath the back of your head. Nice, soft, easy, natural breath. Just find your way into bringing the breath into something that feels even, without any pauses for a break between the inhale and the exhale, or the exhale and the inhale. We're going to find an even count. So that might be 3 for you or 4 for you. So breathing in and breathing out for the same count. Breathing in and breathing out. 3 more times, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Feeling the belly expand on the inhale. And gently drop back down on the exhale. And take a moment here to greet yourself as you arrive here for this practice. And then just begin to draw your feet a little closer in towards your buttocks. So turn the palms face down, and we're just going to start to lubricate and mobilize the hips and the pelvis by gently exhaling, and we're going to draw the belly down, flattening that lower back area, and then we're going to inhale. And if you were to put a hand underneath your lower back, you could just slide your hand under this little tunnel, and then exhale, flatten that lumbar curve, and then just slowly inhale and open, and find that count that works in your body. So inhaling maybe for 3, exhaling for 3. So the inhale happens on the open position, and the exhale happens as you draw your navel towards your spine. And one more of those movements, inhaling and exhaling. Good. And then find a position in between those two. So somewhere in between those two, there's a very neutral position. It feels very comfortable. And then sway your knees just a little bit side to side. And then from here, bring the knees back into center. And then start to bring one knee toward the chest and the other knee towards the chest. So you're holding on with your hands and you're going to inhale and float your knees away, and your arms are quite long. And then you're going to exhale and pull your knees towards your chest. Inhale, we're going to float our knees away. Exhale, we're drawing the knees in. So 3 more times here with that nice equal count of breath. If it's 3, you're breathing in 3 and breathing out 3. And if it's 4, you're breathing in 4 and breathing out 4. 2 more. Last one. Great. And then place one foot on the floor, other foot on the floor. Get nice and solid there, and then roll to one side. We're going to use our top hand to press us all the way up. And then we're going to swivel around and come into a tabletop position. So from tabletop, we're going to practice a pose that we did last week, which is a lizard lunge. And we're going to practice it in a different way. And this is what I love about yoga and movement and qigong. There's so many different ways that you can practice. And you know what's right for you on one day might not be on another day. So these practices, these ancient practices, are so serving us in this modern age. They're just wonderful. So we're going to come up onto our knees. If you've got a blanket down like me, maybe fold it in. Take your blocks out in front of you. And you could use books if you haven't got blocks. And then take your right foot out to the right. So you've got the ball of the foot off the mat and the heel on the mat, and take your hands onto the blocks. So the blocks are there to help us ease through the shoulders. They're there to support us. So if this is not working for you, you don't need the blocks. You don't have to have them. And then what we're going to do is turn the left toes under and inch that left knee back behind us. And see how I've got some padding there, which is nice and helpful. And we're coming into this position, making sure that we feel very comfortable, not over-efforting, not under-efforting, and we're finding that circular breath, so that samavriti breath, nice, easy inhale for the count of 3 or 4, and a nice, easy exhale for the count of 3 or 4. Softening through the mouth, the jaws, the skin of the face, softening through the throat and the shoulders. Focusing on the movement of the breath and the sensations in the body. So we're never moving into pain. And, even in a position like this, we really don't need to move into the full pose. So give yourself permission to back off if that is something that might serve you in your practice. Couple more breaths here. Keep re-softening and softening again. Good. And then bring the right block up. Place your hand on the block and just push into it. And let the block help you come upright. Use the left block as well. And then maybe take the back of that right leg long. Couple of breaths here. Inhaling. Good. And then let's try the other side. So let's take that, take the blocks down, take the left foot, step that out to the left. The ball of the foot is off the mat. The heel is on the mat. We're going to take the hands down onto the blocks and then take that right knee back behind us by using those right toes to inch that right knee back. You want to get it into a really good position that you can maintain for the next minute, minute and a half. Soften the face, the jaws, the eyes, the throat, the back of the neck and the shoulders. Keep your attention on the breath and on sensation. Meet the sensation with the breath. Nice and gently, just fusing them together. Let the breath enter into your right hip, your right groin. Softening and re-softening again and again. Couple more breaths here. And then use your left hand to pick up that block, push your left hand into it, bring the right block in, and then lengthen through the back of that left leg. Inhale and exhale. Easy breath, gentle breath. Good. And then take that foot down, take that leg back, and take your blocks off to the side so you really don't need them for the rest of the practice. And then let's take our hands a little further forward, turn the toes under and pick up the knees and come into a downward facing dog. Now, down dog, you don't really need to press the heels down. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Really press into the palms here. Let the hips lift skyward, maybe wriggle the hips a little bit side to side, sway them. And then walk your feet, tippy-toe them forward and walk your fingertips back. And let's look down at our feet and bring them together. Inhale, slide your hands towards your knees. Exhale, slide your hands down. Head moving with the spine. Inhale, slide your hands up to your knees. Flat back position, navel drawn in. Exhale, slide the hands down. And one more. Inhale, slide the hands up to the knees. Exhale, slide the hands down. And then bend your knees and slowly begin to roll up. And as you come upright, maybe bring your ears up, and it's almost like you're trying to pop them, your shoulders, put your shoulders up into your ears and then roll them down your back, and do that again. Bring your shoulders up. Try and put them in your ears and exhale. Roll them down your back, and then one more. Inhale. Exhale and roll your shoulders down your back. Good. So in Australia at the moment, it's wintertime, and it doesn't get that cold where we live, but still gets a little bit brisk. And I always get called to Qigong at this time of year. So I thought I'd share a couple of Qigong moves that might help you to stretch, but in a different way. So Let's bring our feet about hip distance apart or maybe a little bit wider. Soften the knees. Let your tail drop so the weight is underside. Chest is nice and broad. There's no arching or tucking. Just letting there be a plumb line, a nice straight line through the spine. Head and neck is in line. And so if you were going to walk around the room like this, it might feel a little bit awkward, but you know that it's in a really nice, the spine's kept in really nice alignment. So from here, we're going to inhale and open the chest, open the belly, and then we're going to exhale and round the back. And I'm going to turn on my side here, inhaling, maybe looking slightly up, but not letting the head drop back. And then exhale, tuck the tail, round the upper back. Couple more times, inhale. So this is like a standing cat-cow. Exhale. Two more, inhaling to open up the chest, the skin of the chest, and then exhaling. One more, inhale, open, exhale, and round. And then find neutral again. Nice straight spine. And as you exhale, feel your feet plant into the earth and feel the crown of the head reaching to the sky. And feel yourself in the middle of the two. Gently allowing the earth energy and the universal energy to pour in and harmonize this beautiful body that you have with the beautiful energies of the universe and Mother Earth. So sinking a little, bringing the palms to rest right in front of the lower dantian, just below the navel. Begin to inhale your hands upward to about the level of your collarbones, and then exhale, turn the palms to face down and softly float the breath and the hands down. So the knees are bending with the breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Cultivating that beautiful circular breath 2 more times. Softening the face, softening the ears. One more, inhale. And exhale. And pausing for a moment, feeling for a moment the hum. And then begin again. So inhale, this time inhaling the hands a little further up, bringing the hands all the way up towards the ears. And then reaching the palms up toward the sky and letting your gaze move beyond the palms to the sky, lengthening the body, pressing the feet down, reaching the palms up. And then exhale and release. Cup the hands. Begin to inhale all the way up through the front of the body. Hands come towards the ears. Reaching the palms up to the sky, looking beyond your hands, beyond your fingers. Reaching up and pressing down. And exhale. Little bit of a scoop. Inhaling. Letting the hands come by the ears and then pressing up to the ceiling. Letting your gaze reach up and up to the clouds, to the sun, the stars, the moon. And exhale. 2 more of those. Little scoop. Inhale. Right up to the ears and pressing the palms up, feeling that length through the whole entire body, your knees, your back, your arms, your shoulders, reaching, and exhale. Last one, inhale, scoop, and reach, and hold, and press, down and up, reach, and exhale. Good. Little scoop here, inhaling. All the way to the collarbones, exhaling. One more, inhaling. Exhaling. And now allow your hands to come out in front. Big circle, elbows lifting. Eyes closed or open. Keep lifting those elbows. They might want to drop. Soften the backs of the knees. Feel the plumb line that is your spine. And center your attention in the core of your spine. See a golden thread running from the tip of the tail all the way up through your spinal column to your brain. Liquid, golden line of light. Feel this golden line of light humming, radiating, shining. On your next exhale, slowly lower the arms. Let them rest by the sides of the body and feel. Feel the tingling, the vibrating, and the humming within this body in this moment. Bring the palms together at the heart. Bring the feet a little closer together. Bow the head. Thank you very much. Namaste.